I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
You are watching a master at work.
Yes, sir. This is your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the junior. Yes, I am live from Arlington, Texas in STWF Studios, right up the street from Dallas Cowboys Stadium. And yes, today is Tuesday, and we are going live on the Sports Chatter Show. But before I get this show started, I got to scream all the way up there to the home of the Boston Baked Bean and get my guy, too, on the show, man. Let's get him on here.
What's you know what I'm saying? We in the United States of America, man. You know what I'm saying? Free, man. It's Taco Tuesday as well. I ain't have no tacos today, so.
Hey, I like that. I mean, I too missed out on taco. What's
going on with you, though?
Man, look, it's Tuesday, man. It's freaking crazy. It's been raining in Dallas. Like, the weather's been crazy. Like, yesterday it was raining all day. I thought I was in New Orleans, man. Like, it was so un-Dallas-like. And today it was freaking cold all the way around. But I didn't get any tacos. So I had Hunt's Pizza. That's how my day went. I had Hunt's Pizza for breakfast, lunch, and then for dinner, I had Wendy's.
I'll dog pizza for breakfast, lunch, and I love pizza, man. I'm a pizza guy. Late night sessions with pizza, you know, after about 1 a.m., 2 a.m., crazy. You know
hey, see, that's a difference. 1 a.m., like, you know, I'm normally drunk at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So, yes, it is greatness at that hours. You know what else is good around that time? Freaking Jack in the Crack. Like those tacos. Like, you get those tacos anytime before midnight, they're horrible. It's crazy. But man, it's like, look what they say, what the cat and what the rain brought in, man. We got Coach Lee.
Oh, they coming, man.
Hey, what's there?
What's up, man?
Hey, man. We cool and chilling, you know, on a Sports Chatter Show. It's good to see you, man. You know, it looked like you had some issues getting here.
Tell me, man, they try to keep the great ones down, man, but we're going to ride out.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, there's police behind you, man. So it's like, okay. Talking about the police, man, we got to get our Rookie of the Year, man. We got to get him on here. What's up?
Couldn't agree more. They're trying to keep the great ones down.
The great ones were late, you know what I'm saying? Us mediocre guys, you know what I'm saying? We was here, you know, ready, waiting for y'all. We was thinking y'all wasn't going to come, but appreciate y'all guys on the show tonight.
You know.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, shots fired already, man. Like, yes,
bang.
But yeah, man, this is the Sports Chatter Show. And for those that's wondering, you know, we're doing things a little bit differently. Our show is still interactive, but now you can only talk to us and find us in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, if you want to chat with us live. You can also chat with us live on our Twitch, STWF Media, which soon will be changing to STWF Studio. So if y'all want to catch the content, it's going to be on pre-recorded. Well, it's going to be recorded and posted and edited on YouTube. So if y'all want to catch the live stream, y'all got to join our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, or catch us on Twitch. So, man, it felt like I said a lot. But man, it's football season, and I see I'm not the only one rocking the basketball. You got the Celtics up on your head there, Will.
Oh, you know it.
You got, you know, the 3-1 Celtics, you know, doing big things this season. You know what I'm saying? So football looks so good.
Chicago whooped our ass yesterday, man.
I mean, be real. It's kind of crazy that happened. You know what I'm saying? Before we go to
the Bulls and the Bears, man.
They always get you at the beginning of the year, though. The Bulls always get you at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They always. The last couple of years they be getting the Celtics, so I wasn't even surprised.
And every time they're not even full strength too. I don't understand.
They just got y'all number, man. That's how it happens. But you know, this is a Sports Chatter Show, as y'all can see on the Sports Chatter Show. We get to talk about the trending topics in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, and this is one that I enjoy because I actually get to cuss at y'all and talk about what I really want to write, but I don't. What we got up first, we got Father Time is undefeated. Man, that sounds like, it should have some theme music behind it. Nice. I like that. So this first post, it's from Brian Falcon. At this point, it's just embarrassing. So he's talking about Barry Johnson. It's a Barry Johnson post from NFL Insider. Sources tell NFL Network that the Buccaneers' Tom Brady is absolutely besides himself in the locker room right now. That's funny and believable.
I'm confused with that.
I gave up my family for this, then threw a chair in a fit of rage, which hit a ball boy. Oh, wow. The ball boy is unconscious. Oh, my goodness.
I don't think that's real.
Not real at all.
Y'all don't think that's real?
No, that would have been front page news.
He didn't put his hands on nobody, but he damn so pissed.
Yeah. But if he knocked the ball boy out, that would.
Hey, man, look, that's some Tom Brady I'm not used to seeing because, I'm used to Tom Brady getting up in your face, but him throwing fits like that, hey, yeah, I like that. I guess
should have stayed away
at home.
He should have stayed away. He had nothing to prove by coming back. And I'm kind of conflicted with this because the historian in me is, I want to see him come back and continue to play at the level he played as recent as last year. But the hater in me is enjoying it thoroughly because at the end of the day, he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's great. He's a GOAT. But me, I'm still rocking with Joe Montana or Dan Marino.
Wow. I mean, so all right. Before I post my, my comment, what do you think about that, Will? What do you think about Father of Time? Is it undefeated, or can someone defeat time?
No. It's Father Time's undefeated. The only thing is that some people can take it to more rounds than others. Yeah, I mean, some people can, and if anybody's taking it to more rounds in the sports world, it's been Brady. He's in like the 12th round right now. Like, I mean, he had a good fight. But it's about that. It's about that time. You know what I mean? Like time's coming, and it's like Tyson. He about to knock him out right now. And yeah, and Braun's another one.
Yeah,
about 11th, 12th round. They about there. But yeah, man, you can't beat time, man. Time kills us all. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite quotes. Time is the best teacher, but it murders all of its students.
Oh, okay. That must be some up north stuff because I've never heard that before.
I learned some new stuff today.
Right.
I like that.
Here on the Sports Chatter Show, man. Look, we're dropping nuggets.
On truth. Preach.
You know what I do.
Right. I said, let the church say amen, amen, amen. But my thing is in the year of Botox and all these different shots and everything. I mean, Father Time definitely can be manipulated, but it can't be defeated, like you say. Father Time is undefeated. No matter how you make it look. You can make it look pretty and all plastic, but it's gonna get you. But I think in this case, Gisele, the breakup, the divorce also played a big role in Tom's him dismantling himself or becoming unraveled, because I think he came on an interview and said that he's not going anywhere. He doesn't have any plans on retiring. So
he's gonna die on the field.
Yeah, I don't understand. He's got a multi-million-dollar contract waiting on him to walk into a studio and just talk about something he's done for the last 20 plus years.
Yeah, but that's money to me and you and us fellas. To him, that's lint in his pocket. Like
hey, is the kid still under 18? They get a divorce. If he get a little light in the pocket.
All I'm saying that's lint in his pocket. Like, look, great men don't get to that level for by accident. It's a drive, and he's not ready to turn it off. He did. He sat home for 2 months and he went crazy. I bet he was at the crib just pulling his hair out, and then he had to come back. He couldn't do it. He spent 2 months with that woman at home, and he was like, nah.
So
pandemic.
So let me ask you this: do you think it's going to be one of those things? The only way he's going to stop is when no team signs him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to push him out as a league. Like no way. We don't want you no more. You're gonna get Matt. You like Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan just got sat down. I don't know what his future looked like because that arm is pretty much dead, and the rest of him is almost dead because they kept getting him hit. I don't really know what's next for him.
Right.
Ben, we talked about it yesterday. The Steelers held on to Ben too long because they have loyalty, but I think he retired because he knew they wasn't gonna do one more year. They weren't gonna do it. So yeah, I don't know what he does. I mean, he's gonna collectively the league's gonna have to just turn its back on him.
I agree. What do you think about this too?
Tom Brady is depressed. And all in my life of watching sports and watching this man play, I never thought I'd put the two together.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? Because in that case with Gisele in the home with the kids, that's a situation that a lot of people in this world are dealing with right now. Rather you're a celebrity or a non-celebrity. It hurts. It hurts. For a guy that loves the game so much, they said it was Belichick that held Brady to the throne. We're seeing who's holding Brady to the throne right now. This is his wife. You know, and going to work every day and doing that on top of being 45 years old and having to stay on top of your game, because that's what you predicted yourself to be by coming back to play and actually coming out of retirement to come play. And you blame everybody around Tom Brady. You hear Tom Brady wants to go. Tom Brady got money on the bank for a job. He don't want that job. He want to play football. You know what I'm saying? This needs to be the start of not only what Will said, you know, having people talk to Tom Brady, probably pushing him out the league, but people got to talk to Tom. Tom's been spending his whole career trying to up others, talk to others, bigger others, be a leader to others. And now it's time for people to somewhat be leaders for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's somebody in that type, but it's really affecting him, and it's really affecting his team, because we know when Tom Brady's affected, his teams are affected. And that's what's going on with the Bucs right now. But this is one thing I will say. He's overcome a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles.
Damn near all of them.
Second half of the season, he's still in an unpredictable division.
Terrible.
Let's see if they can pick it up.
Now, watch this. So, Tom Brady has not had a multiple touchdown game since like week 4 against the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's bad. I mean, like, that's horrible.
Who was he throwing to, though?
That can be debated how it was when in New England, but that's
Evans dropping the ball.
Oh no, that game against the Chiefs too. I don't think their receivers are playing at all. I don't think. I think Mike Evans was suspended for that game.
Julio's hurt.
No, he was. Mike Evans was suspended for Green Bay game. He was suspended one game.
That makes it a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying?
He has receivers. He has options. So, like, you know, that's why I agree with you too. You know, I think it's something bigger than a game. You know, I think it's depression, and you know, and it's crazy to see AB, you know, throwing shots at him like that. You know, it's like, you know, hey man, this guy, like, nothing's off limits with this guy. But
AB's a sucker.
I real talk, and I like AB, love him to death, but definitely felt some type of way, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What Tom do to you, man? He's doing
shit he wouldn't do to nobody from the hood.
Yeah, exactly. Bingo. Bingo.
Hold on.
not a one.
Say that again. For real.
Not a one.
Yeah. Because he's definitely out of line.
Pour that shit with Dez.
Yeah, and I mean, and Tom Brady let this guy in his house and spoke him up on his, you know, to play football again, because no one
wanted. That's what I mean. Like, if it was just some random dude doing that, then I get it. Like, whatever, the shots fired, maybe I'll see him when I see him. But I had you in the crib, man. I brought you back. I resuscitated your career, man.
Yeah,
I'm grateful.
I'm gonna have to see you.
Big facts. Like, yeah, we gonna have a celebrity match fighting.
Man, I learned the Gronk. Then I learned the Gronk.
He better not run into Julian. Julian's the one who protects Tom like he's crazy. He better not run into Jules. Jules run down on him.
So yeah, I mean, so besides Tom Brady, who do you think would be the next person to you know, tamper with Father of Time? Let me say that. Like, try to extend their career.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson.
And Rodgers is doing it right now.
Yeah.
Rodgers is doing it right now. And the crazy thing is, he's supposed to be the next guy after Tom. We ain't even going to include Patrick in the conversation because we know what Patrick stands in the new era of quarterbacks. And Aaron's fumbling the ball right now. And that's kind of been Aaron's career against Tom Brady. What a coincidence that this is happening right now. That both of these quarterbacks stink. So I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but Aaron's situation is because his organization mishandled shit. First of all, they should have, and himself, if he stopped playing around doing the whole Brett Favre thing at the end of his career, like, will I, won't I leave, will I leave? If he stopped doing that, Adams would still be there. He still have his number one wideout. And then the organization messed up because why are you drafting Love when you could be drafting wideouts for this man?
Yep.
And then Love turned out to be a bum. So, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you draft a quarterback when your man? But again, that's on Aaron a little bit too because he's playing the will I, won't I? So they don't know if he's gonna leave or not.
And he's playing for an office too.
Right. So
he's playing just like Brett. And I said this when Aaron was drafting. Aaron first started playing. He just like Brett, and people were like, "Oh, he's better than Brett." Listen, statistics. Brett left him something on the plate. I say Aaron Rodgers has a half a championship. I always say this. I never say he has a full one. He has a half one because he won with Brett's team. He has not won. He won with Brett Favre's team. No. You got to think about it.
Right. So what? He had to be a quarterback. So what? I don't want to hear that.
No, he was a quarterback. He was a quarterback. Those guys were Brett Favre's guys.
So what? How many games he played?
Who?
How many games he played that year?
No, what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying, but I don't care. Is my point.
So before we take our first break,
don't matter what guys they are. Stop that.
So why do you think that players wait so long to go away? You know what I'm saying? To go in retirement.
It's all they know. They've been doing this since they was in elementary school. This is all they know.
Blame them? So is it that is it like they just don't want to give up, or that it wasn't taught? Like, do you blame someone for just dying on the field? Let me say that.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. If you've been playing that, like that's there. See, when you play that long, it's tied to who you are as a person.
It's your identity.
It's not just the game, it's your identity. So how do you let go of part of yourself? Just walk away from it and go sit up behind a booth and talk sports now. After you spent your whole career telling everybody that them people in the booth are stupid.
That part.
Now you got to go be one of them for $375 million.
Right, and you got to really talk. For how long they've been in the league, they sat years on the bench waiting to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he sat here. Yeah.
So in that point, and that's more the thing I'm saying with the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. It's the team aspect. Aaron, the next year now you have your stable. You can run things you want to run it. Like this year, he's running it the way he wants to run it. How's that been for? That's all I'm saying. How's that been for?
All I'm telling you is that you can't do the half the championship because it was somebody else's team. That means Brady's first wasn't his ring because it was Bledsoe's team.
I always say that. It's true.
Okay,
that gets complicated and convoluted.
So then
debating all that.
Steve Young's wasn't his first. This is crazy.
These guys are none of my favorite QBs.
It's craziness.
Trey Aikman won Super Bowls on all his teams.
It's crazy.
All right, so yeah, exactly. So we're gonna wait to the next topic. Till we're gonna wait to the next topic for because you bleeding into the next topic, man. We're gonna take our first break with that one, man. Let's take our first break and we're gonna be back.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Darwin Price, man, Ground Sound. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand. You know what I'm saying? Where you can talk sports with NFL players and all type of fans, man. Go follow them on Facebook community. A big brand, STF Media, man. Shout out to them. Thank you for the support. Go follow them, Facebook, everywhere.
And we are back with more the Sports Chatter Show, man. Definitely a shout out to Pay the Price, man. Like, if you ever want to know what Punch Drunk looks like, that's it, man. He definitely butchers our name, but man, just give a mess with my guy, man. But yeah, we back with more of the Sports Chatter Show, the show where we get to talk about the trending topics in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends. And what we got up next is Aaron Rodgers. I guess that was a good segue into this. post that Bumpy Robert, aka Robert Cletus, made. He said in 2010, Packers started 3-3, finished Super Bowl champs at the 10-6 record.
That shit ain't happening.
Fast forward into 2022, Packers started 3-3. So, what do y'all think their record is going to finish this year?
I thought it ain't go the same way this year. He ain't got no receivers.
I think 7-10 at best.
Oh wow!
I can see
season.
I can see an 8-9 or 9-8.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely, I can see an even split or one game under 500. I can see that type of situation.
Yeah, one game over, one game under, close to that.
All right. I'm gonna take 2 games under. You know what? 8-10.
Mm-hmm.
It's 18 seasons games. So yeah, I'm gonna take it 8-10. I think they're gonna have a losing season because in the off season
it might be 8-9.
Something like
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, correction. 7 whatever. You'll have a losing season by 2.
Mm-hmm.
But going into the off season, he was complaining about the receivers and the new additions to the team, and now he's just made a statement reiterating that same fact. So I think they're going to be far from a Super Bowl, contender because the NFC as a conference itself is pretty stacked right now. But I mean, the records reflect that, but it's definitely a competitive conference. So. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go anywhere near Super Bowl champs or conference final. Conference final. That's basketball, but I don't think they're going to get anywhere in their division.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Bumpy having dreams, man. Game made 5. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
that's what he's doing right now. This is the world. Bumpy wants to stay motivated. Now I understand him, man, but he be talking trash about teams that be doing it to the same team, so it kind of rolls into there. Arron, man, this is what happens when you take advantage for too long. Just like our first talk we talked about. You try to control everything, and this is the reason why you have no receivers. You know what I'm saying? You're the reason part of why this happened. You could blame the organization and all that, but it's you as well, because when it's time for one of your receivers who are balling to get their bag, Greg Jennings, a few other people, you know what I'm saying, who may not be top-notch Hall of Famers, but, they were guys that were good for your system. You talking bait to the 49ers, talking about, you should go get them next season and stuff like that. Disrespectful as a teammate to your peers. And then today you come out and you're trash talking saying people should lose reps and they're not prepared.
Yep.
Brother, man, do you know how you got your job? And you know how you potentially lose your job? And this is why I compare him to Brett Favre. And Brett Favre blessed him, and the Packers blessed Aaron Rodgers by letting Brett go after Brett was jumping rope. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get the 0.5 from. It's a joke for Arron because everybody says this guy, he got a chip. No. You see when he started 3-3. He had to get acquainted with that locker room, and then they somehow won the Super Bowl. They went over high and believed in him and said, we're going to forget Brett Favre. What has he done since? He has done nothing but be a good quarterback, good for TV, good for the game. Shout out to him.
Multiple MVPs, back to back.
Yeah, multiple MVPs, all that. Yeah, you can take that to the bank with him at the end of the day, but he's chasing ghosts. Chasing ghosts at the end of the day. And you know what the ghost is. He's always going to be chasing that. Right now in the situation where Tom is struggling, still fumbling the bag, Will. And I don't care if you don't got receivers or not. That's just the way it is.
No, he don't, but yeah, he's bumming it. You got to step it up. Although they had 15 drops this week. That's crazy. That's a lot of fucking drops.
Yeah. And unlike Tom Brady, he's only had 1 game, 2 games. The first game against Minnesota, where he did not throw a touchdown, and against the New York Jets, where he only threw 1 touchdown. But every game this season, he's thrown multiple touchdowns.
I mean, he's throwing to all pros, not rookies.
Some of those games too.
He's only thrown for 3 interceptions on the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, because a lot of them passes he's been throwing in the dirt this year. It's been crazy for Tom. Like, it's not looking well. They both not playing well. Their teams aren't playing well. Here's the thing. Like I said, Tampa's in the division that's terrible, so they got hope still. The only hope that I say for the Packers is that their defense is drastically underachieving right now. Their defense is supposed to be way better than what it is.
That's true.
So if that defense can find a way to come back to what it's supposed to be, then they gotta punch his chance. Because as long as you can defend and you still got Arron on the field, he can figure something out. I gotta believe he'll figure something out. That don't mean he going to no championship though. That little meme that Bumpy dropping and no.
Nah.
You know,
We all know that when Rodgers starts running his mouth publicly, that means some changes are coming. The last time he did that, that's when McCarthy got ran out of town.
mm-hmm. And I think I don't think he needs any help, because I think going into the season that we seen the team make a statement, and they got two very good running backs. I think
they need to run the ball. Yeah,
I thought that's what I was saying. Going into the season, I was like, hey, they is changing that they're going to run the ball, but I'm seeing now that they're not doing it, and I guess that's because their defense is getting torched and causing them to have to pass the ball. But they should run the ball.
Yeah, they really should. They got two backs, and the problem is the line.
They're underperforming as well.
Yeah, but it's because the line is always on their heels, dropping back for pass blocking. Linemen like to hit. They like to move forward. They like to feel like they can dominate somebody. And you sitting there dropping them back in pass coverage. I mean, in pass blocking, and that means they're always on their heels. They're always tired, chasing these defensive ends who are crazy athletes these days. It's too much, man. You got to hit somebody in the mouth. It's football.
Wait, hold on. Flag on the play. You can't do that in today's league, man. Like, wait, nah. You can't play, gridiron football. They want it's like what is it? NFL flag football now.
I know, right? 7-on-7 drills.
Right.
The problem is him.
Who you think the problem is? Aaron Rodgers?
Problem is him. And I'm not saying that Jordan Love is a great QB. I'm not saying that at all, but said it yesterday too, man. You gotta let players develop. You gotta let people develop. I mean, rather Arron go somewhere else or whatever, man. How do you really know what this guy is? And I don't in preseason games, he's not cool. Look what he got in his locker room. A guy that don't even want to train him. At least Tom was instilling stuff in Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He might not want to play, but he was teaching them the game.
But this is the NFL. Like I'm not, you're talking about developing. You get developed in college, and
I'm talking about in terms of the coaches and the coaching staff. You see stuff going south and below. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams overgo that for the money and the fame of what this person is. At the end of the day, he's good enough to go get another job somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Aaron Rodgers.
That's his team, though. But that's his team.
LA.
Love is a bum.
As long as it's his team, they're not gonna win. At least guys that are proven winners and won championships, you know what I'm saying? Will pick Patrick. Those guys are pitting their team as well as themselves. Aaron's just a him guy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but he can be that. Like, why? And it's funny because when I remember, posting that in the group, and everyone's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't help him either." So now it's funny to hear, you say, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers is a prick because he's not helping Love."
No, I'm not. That's not the main reason why. That's a little bit in the.
I mean, hey, if you say that, that's the reason. I can choose to turn up the volume or turn it down. So
hey, it happens. Hey, guys that do that stuff, eventually something happens to them that they don't want to happen. Big Ben did it in Pittsburgh when they drafted. Who they draft? They drafted some quarterback and Rudolph, and Ben was like, "I'm straight." Oh, snap! Eventually, you old behind, you gone. You gone. Something's gonna happen.
I mean, okay, and just like it happened to him because Brett Favre never missed a game.
Look at
Brett Favre
this year.
Never gave Aaron Rodgers an opportunity to get in a game.
But that's the way, and Brett Favre's the same way. That's the way.
I'm talking about Brett Favre.
Then he ended up on the Jets.
and he's going to end up in Indy since they're like, "Oh, watch their quarterbacks."
Yeah, that's good point.
They do like the dead men walking.
Good point. Talk about dead men walking. I think that might be their coach.
Not looking good.
And I hate to say it too, the GM as well, man. Need to get it together, Coach Ballard.
Yeah, they gotta all go. They all gotta go.
Yeah, you got to clean house. I mean, because, you know, like I said, when a quarterback goes, the coach is quickly to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or vice versa.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's not playing no more this season, man. They said the reason why he's not going to play again this season is they said he might have sustained an injury, so-called, and it was in his contract. If he did get injured, he gets an extra couple $1 million, and heavy $1 million, like not like $2 or $3 million. I think it's more like a double digit.
Oh, wow.
So that's why they're going with Ellinger and not going to play Matt for the rest of the year. They could potentially waive him, cut him.
All right, cool. So, all right, you know, we're going to take our last break. We got to pay some bills, and we'll be back with more of the Sports Chatter Show. Sit right back. Down.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
And we back with more of the Sports Chatter Show. This is your guy, Uncle Leroy. You sound like that. Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the junior, man. With my guys, man, Coach Lee Wheeler, too. Boston, too.
Boston, too, baby.
And we got this last topic. We got the NFL early. The NFL crazy. So there's been a lot of NFL stuff going on lately. It's been a lot. So one topic that we got here, let me pull this up as soon as it comes up.
Dallas up on New Orleans right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Back in there, bitch.
Down early in the game. I seen the game earlier. Yeah, that's crazy. That's good for my best slip.
Nobody wanted to see that.
Down. We coming back. Track me.
All right, so we got Bumpy again. He says, this football season is ridiculous, shaking my head. The goddamn Panthers beat the Bucks. The Packers lost to an expansion team. So what do y'all think? What's been the biggest surprise to y'all this season?
The lack of scoring and how close the records are. You know, obviously you got like the Buffaloes and the Phillies at the top, but everybody else is kind of batched together. And we're entering in week 8.
Mm-hmm. A
So
lot of parity.
A lot of parity.
Oh, nice word. One thing that stuck out to me, you know, it's injuries. It's like, you know, been a lot of injuries, you know, and it's always, you know, the NFL changed because players and, you know, fans were, you know, complaining about player injury. And I was always
crappy CBA agreement.
Exactly. You know, so that's my thing. It's like, okay, hey, nothing's really changed. You know,
they got to get up off that turf.
Yeah, I agree.
And players hate that shit.
At turf, it's terrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, as a Saints fan, you know, we love the turf. We play on the turf, and we do use that for our advantage.
I blew my knee out on that crap in a wrap-up drill. It wasn't even full speed.
Wow.
Man, listen, it's these nick-back rules, man. It's these kitty-pat flag football rules.
I would agree.
That's the reason of that. You know what I'm saying? But no, in all, it does do good for teams because then you get somewhat of a competitive feel. You know what I'm saying? Where teams you think are going to tank again, you know what I'm saying, are not going to tank. You know, they have belief that they can get somewhere and just go get a James Robinson or somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the world and the NFL is working nowadays, along with Coach Lee saying, you know, the low scoring, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Practices, people get to take Wednesdays off, Tuesdays off, Fridays off.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's ridiculous. Like, nobody wants to practice. Nobody wants to hustle. What's my slogan I should tell y'all? People don't want to perfect their craft. People don't want to practice no more. They want to practice 2 days a week now. They don't want to practice 7 days a week.
Practice? You talking about
practice?
Right, exactly. People don't want to perfect their craft no more. People don't want to do that no more. People don't want to go to the gym no more. People don't want to do that no more.
Wow.
This social media world, man.
That's true. And to those that don't want to go to the gym, y'all can check us out tomorrow morning at the Starter Pit Show. Yeah.
what stood out to me this year is Giants and Eagles, and then Packers and Bucks, and it's like a role reversal. The Cowboys, like things aren't right.
Things aren't right with the universe.
the universe is all scrambled. Everything's upside down. Just some teams that you didn't expect to be up. Some other teams you didn't expect to be down. I just think that was interesting. You got some dinosaurs on their way out. Watching that asteroid come in, it's about time.
So let me ask y'all this.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, the dinosaurs going out. Really, you think about it, a lot of the people going out now, they've been the franchise quarterbacks for years for their team. They don't have any replacements around them. There's a couple of them coming to the league recently, but nothing like, is very scarce. And then when you look at the college horizon, you really don't see that one guy out there to say, you know what, he's the guy that's going to change the fortunes of a franchise. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, we just had one that's supposed to. It hasn't panned out yet, but we just had the next coming of Jesus in Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to be walking on water on his way into the league. Now
he's a tad bit better than Tebow.
Yeah.
Oh, man, these tablet old dinosaurs.
That's because he had Tebow's coach. That's the problem.
These old dinosaurs need to go. They need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady, bounce. Aaron Rodgers, bounce, man. Dinosaurs, be out. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Getting old, bad.
Yeah, I've been waiting. Oh, not Aaron Rodgers. More Brady. I've been waiting for Brady's demise. It's not even happy. It's not even good. It's not even cool right now seeing it. I wanted to see it years ago. It's not even cool actually seeing it because, it's like, damn, Tom. But Aaron, man, for all that talk you talk, bro, man, listen. I don't care. You Aaron Rodgers. I've seen you with nobodies that you made somebodies.
It's older now, though. That's how it goes, though. That's how it goes. You get older, you're going to need more around you. That's how it always works. Same for Brady. That's why Brady left. That's why Brady left here and joined a team stacked with all pros.
And still picking up pro.
He did that. He's still picking up new guys.
Hold on.
That's why he did it.
You could have left. Aaron could have left.
He didn't have to. The point is that he didn't have to leave. They just had to keep the guy they had.
The guy they had, we keep it real. The guy they had wasn't really feeling Rodgers. Be real, and he left.
No, he wasn't feeling the fact that Rodgers wasn't sure and straight about if he was staying. If Rodgers, like I said, if Rodgers had come out the last couple of years out the gate and just been like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere," Adams would still be wearing green and yellow for sure.
That ship sailed when the draft night it leaked out that he was going to go to Denver.
Yeah,
and they had to do damage control.
Right.
I don't think you know how he gets his feelings hurt. Yep. I think he felt some type of way about that, and he should have went. So, but
he should have went to Denver.
How's that going for Russ?
Yeah,
ain't looking good,
man. No disrespect to Russ, man, but
Russ got a terrible coach.
Quarterback. Andrew Division quarterback.
Russ a terrible coach.
Like, let's ride. Let's ride.
I mean,
let's ride.
For real, that's funny. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the end of our show right now. But we gotta definitely give a. I don't know. It's like that. Dong.
I thought you were going to say, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Gives you the chills, man. Halloween season. Chills, man. Which one of y'all going trick-or-treating this year?
I hear eye candy.
This guy. Yo, yes. I got, yeah. I normally bring my son, but hey, I'd be like, hey, we go together. So
You gotta wear a full costume with a mask. They will never know.
That's true.
Yeah, I got my costume ready.
You're a big kid. Like, nah.
For real.
Yeah, my ski.
Just had a ghost bird.
I'm this many.
That's funny. So who got shout outs for the night?
Hey, shout out to you fellas, man. Appreciate y'all holding the fort down like you're doing. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. We appreciate y'all with the unwavering and continued support.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to our guy T.O. I know no matter what we do, when he gets done cutting and splicing it, it's gonna be even doper. So shout out to you fellas, man. Shout out to the fans too. Love y'all.
Oh, that's so cute. That was cute. Cut that shit up. Yeah, hell no. But I definitely want to shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, we are constantly growing. We are growing tremendously. Y'all definitely get on the way with us because we're gonna forget about you. I'm ready to be like, I know you. Excuse me. So
you're already big time, man.
Outside of that, look, I'm about to say I've been practicing, so don't let me use that. But I'm just messing. But definitely give a shout out to everybody that support the brand. Even those that don't support that, just look, we appreciate y'all because we still know about the brand. And give a shout out to the Fam Bam. Shout out to gotta give a shout out to the partners, to the network partners, BS and Beer Media. Give a shout out to Bitches Bark Podcast. Y'all can catch them maybe this Sunday. If not this Sunday, next Sunday. But y'all definitely be on the lookout for them. That's all I got there.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to you guys. Always amazing times. Despite we didn't eat no tacos today, we gave y'all a lot of nachos, ground beef, some hot sauce anyway. You know what I'm saying? We made it from scratch. So, yeah, man, y'all tune in tomorrow, man, and exclusively tune in on YouTube for all the fire episodes, man, and tap in, follow the group, Sports Talk with Friends. Wow.
Shout out to you fellas, as always. Shout out to the brand. Shout out to the fans. And, shout out. Just shout out, man. Let's keep this going, man.
My man said, shout out. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out, man. Shout out, man.
You are watching a master at work.
And we out.
Take care.